But you were here a couple of weeks ago. It was
Yeah.
right before the Christmas break. You
Yeah.
were going back to Australia, and you were going to have 25 people at your house. How did that go?
Honestly, I thought, oh, there could be arguments, could be this. It was perfect. It was fantastic.
Oh,
We did so much. We may have killed a couple of them just from exhaustion, but anyway. We like to party in Australia, but we had a great time.
Oh,
it was
that's so good.
How was yours?
It was good. It was quiet. It wasn't like that at all. We
Really?
had just a very small, quiet year this year.
Nice.
Yeah. So you went to the beach, which is good for everybody, really.
Right.
Everybody gets to see you at the beach, and we're in a good mood.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know,
All right. Oh, boy.
every angle. It's almost like
I
if you
just turned around.
Yeah.
I just kept turning. No.
You know,
Yeah.
that's a good body at any age, but to know you're about to turn 50, that's a good body.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Occupational hazard,
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
No, you take care of yourself, obviously.
You know, I have a thing with I do. I have to. But I have a thing with the paparazzi. It's weird. Down in Australia, they'll come to me, and they all know me at this point. And I'll say to them, OK, what do you need, guys? And one of the main guys there, Shane, goes, well, we need you at the Bondi, shirt off. I said, all right, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. And so they all turn up. It's embarrassing. There's like 30 of them, and they leave me alone.
They leave you alone the rest of the time?
The rest of the time.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I figured, no, that's a deal. I'll take
Yeah, that's great. They should do that here. They don't do that here.
it. No. It's very civilised down there in
Yeah.
that way. Yeah.
Wow.
Or maybe because they all want 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Like, do it tomorrow.
Exactly.
Unfortunately for them, the day before, Zac Efron was with me. We were training at the gym, and he was there. Not one person was there. They didn't know we were there yet. So, yeah, I felt bad for them.
Man, now hearing that now, they're furious. They're going to go to the gym
They're never
every
gonna
day
believe me
just
again.
waiting.
Right.
And so you were the sexiest, nicest guy, which is a pretty good. Everyone's a sexy something in this issue, and you're a
Right.
sexy, nice guy. That's so.
Yeah, my mum will be happy with
It's
that.
really great.
My mum and dad will be happy. I believe someone told me backstage I'm one page away from sexiest dog owner. So, you know, I don't know where this is exactly standing on the list of sexiness.
It's all good.
Well, there was a long time ago a time when I was on the front, so I'm getting deeper and deeper into it. 10 years from now, I don't know what the title is.
You may come all the way back around to the cover. You don't know.
I do know that.
No,
That won't happen.
you don't. Let's talk about this movie. Tell everybody what it's about. It's a very entertaining movie. It's got everything that you look for.
The Greatest Showman is about P.T. Barnum, and it's really less of a biopic, more a modern-day musical about the birth of show business, and also about tolerance and acceptance. And, you know, he had all these oddities which back in the day were cast away from society, and he makes them not only stars, but makes them beloved. You have the bearded lady, you know, Tom Thumb, and it's a very exuberant, upbeat. I promise you, if you go to this movie, you can take your whole family and you will leave happier than when you went in. That's my promise to you.
And the songs are great. I think the soundtrack is doing really well.
We are #1.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And someone...
Yeah.
It is amazing.
You and Zach.
Someone just told me, like, not even Hamilton got... Like, when they said you're #1, I said, you mean, like, of the movie musical starring Hugh Jackman, #1 list?
Yeah.
I said, no, like, ahead of Eminem and Ed Sheeran and all of that. So it's been amazing. It's a little bit of a dream of mine, which I didn't know I had a dream, is to have one of those, you know, like some record...
The framed,
in a frame.
platinum.
I don't care. It could be tin. I'll take tin.
Okay.
I don't care what it is, but just something. That would be great.
Darn, I should have made you one. I would have known if I would have known that was your dream, I would have made you one.
If you're making me one,
yeah.
a little tip, Corey, your producer Corey, who I know very well, so well that I call him Tim every time I see him. But anyway, that's Corey's dream too. So if you're making one, just make a little second one.
Why hasn't Corey told us that? That's very interesting.
I don't know why, but now I've told the entire nation.
All right,
so
well, good.
Corey's next holidays is about to get 700 of these things. Sorry.
Now, do you think that possibly you'll want to go on the road with Zach and do this kind of... This would be a great road tour.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I actually could see it as an arena show, like in the round, or have a big spectacle.
Yeah.
People love the music, and I think the show lends itself to a live experience. And I think to have Kiala, who's a bearded lady, to have Zach, have Zendaya. So could you just confirm they're in?
Yes.
And then, you know.
Well,
yeah.
they've just heard it now, so I think they will
Yeah,
be in.
Zach and
So
Zendaya are in.
You'll
Yeah.
get phone calls.
Can you call their agent, though? Will you make sure that you can do that?
I
You're
will-
more powerful than
I will
that.
do that. Yes. I'm part of Deep State. I can do anything I want.
So,
All
but
right.
I'd love
All right.
to do that. I'd love to bring it to a live audience.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. You've been married for how long?
21 years.
21 years, which is a wonderful amount of time. That's It seems like she loves you and
I hope
supports
so.
you, and yet I heard that when she watches your movies, she actually falls asleep.
Every time.
Like,
Every
has this
time.
always been going on, or is this just deeper into the relationship?
Always. And to be fair, it's with anybody's movies, so it's not just me.
Okay, all right.
I do remember a producer poking me at one point during a movie and saying, "Wake your wife up, it's embarrassing." So, the best story I have, I mean, she's fallen asleep at a Rolling Stones concert. At the big 3 songs in, she's out. But my favourite Deb story of falling asleep, we were seeing the opening night of Chess in Melbourne. Deb's asleep, 15 minutes in. It's usually 7 minutes. I can, you know, like clockwork. So about 15 minutes in, mid-scene, it's not even a song, Deb's like this, and she goes, "Oh." The actors stopped. Everyone stopped because it was so weird. And then, yeah, that's my wife.
Wow, and you still take
Honestly,
her to places. That's
She doesn't always fall asleep. I will say to people, I say, Deb stayed awake the entire time. Like, if anyone understood, that would be on the movie poster. Deb stayed awake the entire time.
Wow.
It's the greatest endorsement. Forget 5 stars. That's it.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
But this is something that I found out that you do at the end of every movie. You pass out lotto tickets to your crew at the end of every movie?
End of every week of every movie.
Of every week?
Yeah. So on the first movie I did, there was 300 crew, and I'd come from Australia where you have 50 crew, you bring your own lunch, like no one even gives you a chair to sit on. So I came and a mate visited me and he goes, "You don't even know that guy's name over there, do you?" And I said, "Yeah, you don't understand, there's 300 people." And I thought, this is weird. So I invented a Aussie tradition, which was not true. I just thought at least once a week, I should at least have a little conversation with every person on set because I like the team thing. So I invented this thing of giving a lotto ticket because I figured it'd be weird if I just went up, started shaking people's hands on a Friday. And then it became a thing, and all of a sudden, second ADs on a set, even if I wasn't working, they would call me to set on a Friday. So every Friday I give a lotto ticket.
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes me look bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can adopt it.
Sorry, guys.
You can adopt it.
No.
No.
But I think it's a wonderful thing. So you're going to do something special today, aren't you?
So I thought, you know, seeing as it's Monday, but because that's going to be your new tradition, right?
Uh-huh.
Seeing as it's Monday, I bought some lotto tickets for everybody.